Now it's time to tell Flash exactly what the function does. You do that within brackets. Type an open bracket, press enter, do a close bracket, up arrow, enter again. You get in between the two brackets indented. I usually do that to make sure I have a closed bracket. If you don't have a closed bracket at the end, your function's not going to work and it's going to make you upset. It happens to everybody all the time. This is a good way to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. Within the parentheses, you put exactly what happens. Think of an on-release command for a button. It says on and release in parentheses, and there's open and closed brackets. Within those brackets, you tell Flash what happens when you release the mouse button. Same thing with functions. Here I'm going to type p underscore width space equals space p underscore target dot underscore width semicolon. I'm going to go to the next line by pressing enter. I'm going to type the same thing for the height. P underscore height equals P underscore target dot underscore height semicolon. What these two lines of code say is they define the parameters for this function. They say the parameter P underscore width equals the width of the target movie clip, and P underscore height equals the height of the target movie clip. The next line of code we're going to type is going to define a new variable that will calculate the width times the height to get the area. Type enter, type var space area colon number with capital N space equals space P underscore width times, to do multiplication in Flash, type an asterisk space P underscore height semicolon. All that line of code says to create a variable called area. It's going to be a number. That number is equal to the width of your target movie clip times the height of your target movie clip. Type enter. Now we're going to do a trace statement to make sure that it's actually calculating the area. Type trace, open parenthesis, area, close parenthesis, semicolon. Notice that it's not in quotes. When you're tracing a variable, you don't put it in quotes. If you did put it in quotes, the trace statement would just type the word area out, and we don't want that. We want to know what number the area is, or the value of the variable. Type enter again, and the last and perhaps most important step when you're doing a function that's returning a value is to type the return statement. To do that, type return space area semicolon. That just says return the value of area when you do this function. And so that's your function. This block of code we just typed tells Flash what the function does. In the next video, we're going to go over how you actually run the function.